Now, sexism is when men treat women unequally. Well, you know, like less pay for the same work. Of course, things are changing now with all this women's lib stuff. My wife works. She's free to do whatever she wants. Of course, she's free. I guess they need all these things. Maybe they don't feel equal or something. That's why they have all these groups. Of course, I guess in some ways, maybe they aren't equal. But a lot of this women's lib stuff has gone too far, way too far. Look, where is my wife? If she's okay, then why am I still waiting here? This is not the first time she's overreacted. I just worry when she drives like that.
Please drive more carefully. You drive like a crazy woman.
I've never gotten in a wreck.
Oh, that's how we judge good driving now, right? I've never been killed.
Well, of course, she had every right to go to her party. I mean, heck, I told her, you know, I'm beat, I'm bushed, I'm not going to go, but you go ahead, even though I didn't want her to. It's just, I got to thinking, you know, if she really loved me, she wouldn't have gone. I wondered, why did she want to go to the party so badly? I mean, she stayed out way past any reason. Oh, I was so mad. But I didn't hit her. I learned my lesson. I did not hit her. But when she came at me like that, I had to defend myself. That's all. That is all.
We went to marriage counseling. It was awful. They told me I needed to be more understanding. I was drinking on his days off. The question of violence and abuse never came up. And when I brought it up, the counselor said I was overreacting because of violence in my own childhood. My husband loved that. I remember slapping our youngest son. I hit him really hard. He was all wound up. His dad had just stormed out of the house after another blow-up over my housekeeping. I'll never forget the look in his eyes. I was shocked, betrayed. I just wanted him to shut up and let me recover. But my son forgave me. Later, he was concerned about how I was feeling, and I apologized. The kids just went crazy when their dad walked out. I mean, I tried. I really tried not to let those things happen. And when he was home, nothing made him happy. The kids would do anything to get his attention. So would I. I remember thinking that my husband was destroying every relationship in my life, even with my children. Can't blame me, though, for the trouble both the boys got into. I mean, I was always there for them. I gave up my whole life for them. Their father told them to be manly. He ruled our home like it was his private kingdom. And he refuses, to this day, to take any responsibility for their behavior.
It was, 5th grade, yeah. I remember coming home from school and my father had my mother by the hair. Her mascara was smeared and her eyes were all puffy, and he had... His hand, it was swollen. He blamed her for that, too. Quite often after that, it went on. I'd cry and beg him to stop. But you know, she never even tried to fight back. Not once. She would just try and accommodate him. Sometimes that just made him even madder. Maybe Mom thought that she would save me by laying down the law. Or maybe she just wanted to settle the score. Sure, I wasn't big enough to stand up to her like Dad was. Anyway, even as a kid, I noticed that Mom and Dad drank more and more, even during the day. What did they expect? As soon as I got that car, I stayed away as much as possible. Deborah needed me, and I saved her from her family. Man, they were pretty upset when she got knocked up. But Deb has real problems. She, of all people, should understand about me. But she provokes me, teases me. She would even criticize me in front of our friends. Man, that really got to me. I told her that if she didn't stop, I had to do something, you know? Deb was tough, too. If she was afraid of me, why would she call me names? Or push me away? Or even try to kick me? I love her. Of course I want to hold her. Anyway, I always apologized, and I really meant it. Deborah, I'm sorry.
I know. I've heard this before.
No, please. You know I mean it.
I know you do.
The police were real jerks, though. I'm worried about that baby, too. I mean, how can I get ready to be a parent if I'm stuck in here?
My mom stabbed my dad back when we were just kids. She didn't get in any trouble, though. He deserved it. He lived. My stepfather battered my mom, too. I tried to help when I was little. It would slow things down for a while. He would punch her and kick her while she was on the floor. Many times I'd just lie in my room and cover my head with a pillow while they were fighting downstairs. My stepfather used to beat us kids with a belt that had studs on it. I remember counting the welts on my back and my rear. My mom was abusive to us also. Once I came home late and she knew I'd been drinking with some guys. She beat me black and blue with the broom handle. At the time, I didn't think this was abusive. I just thought it was normal. But Jerry changed all that. He took me out. He really cared. His parents were always fighting too, and he told me I didn't have to take it. So we ran off together. Jerry seemed to know just what to do, and he told me what to do also. I liked it at first. He made all the decisions, and I felt secure, safe. It was good, for a while. Even when we started fighting, it didn't seem so bad. He would throw things, but not to hit me, and tell me he was just thinking about us. He wanted me home with him all the time. If I got him to take me anywhere, he would yell and drive really crazy, because he wanted to relax in his castle when he wasn't working. I really tried. I really did. I just wanted him to be happy. When I got pregnant, I realized finally I had to do something. I heard my baby is experiencing all the same feelings I am. Jerry was the first person to ever listen to me. I'm sorry he's in trouble now. I don't want to make things worse for him. I miss him.